Which question, Miss?
All right, so the first two questions, question 1, question 2. All right, so
May
we're
I
going to
do
go with question 1 and question 2. You should all be seeing the question. So someone type in the chat for me. Let me know if you're seeing the question. Oops. All right, great. Thank you all. Thank you so much for responding. All right, good. So welcome to another session here with us at Mathematics Resource Center. Welcome to all the persons watching on YouTube and to everyone here on Zoom. All right, so in case you have friends who are still trying to join on Zoom, the platform is basically full at the moment. As you know, the persons will get bumped off sometimes. So might be a case where somebody get bumped off and then you can join. But if you're not able to join on Zoom, go on right over to YouTube, join on YouTube, and I'll be able to see you. So I'm seeing Malia and I'm seeing Kamona Barrett. All right, so hello to you both. Good evening and welcome to our session here at Mathematics Resource Center. And today we're looking at ability tests. As we all know, this is the only exam that you'll be doing for year 6 if you're in year 6 for this year, and that will be in my opinion, the main determining factor for your grade. Do bear in mind that they will be using some aspect of your grade 4. Yes, I am not sure what aspect or how grades or what percentage of that work that they'll be using, but they will also be using some aspect of the work that you did in grade 4. Nothing from grade 5 because grade 5 technically didn't happen because of the coronavirus. All right, so you need to really do your very best on the ability test. You need to do your very best on the ability test. So whatever help you can get, whatever support you can get, make sure you grab onto that and do your very best. In light of all of that, too, I just want to let you know about our PEP workshop that is coming up this Saturday. And it's going to be from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. The cost is $1,000. And once you sign up, then you automatically get signed up to have access to our resources, wherein you get one quiz every day, which is 5 questions, and those will be marked automatically so you can know your score, know where you are for that. So each time you do the quiz, it will be marked automatically. So you know, instead of you just doing it from the textbook and you're not sure if the answer is correct, you have the answers there. When you're finished, it will tell you what is correct from what is not correct. All right. And you also get access to interactive video, one interactive video per week that will definitely help you in preparation for your ability test coming up. All right, so that's just a bit of information there as it relates to what we'll be doing on Saturday. And if you join through your school using your school code, so some schools have received letters, not most schools, but mainly the schools in Westmoreland, as we weren't able to reach some schools. So if you get that school code, then you get a 15% discount if you use the school code. All right, so the cost is $1,000, but if you use your school code, you get a 15% discount. All right, so let's go back to our worksheet now. And we're going to start with our first question. For the first question, I'm going to ask Akira. Akira, you're going to read for me, Akira. And I'm going to ask Akira. And I'm going to ask Sean Thomas to give me the answer for the first one. All right, so Akira, you read the first question. Tashawn, you give me the answer. Akira, Tashawn, you're the second question. Akira, you give me the answer. All right, so we're gonna do that for the first 2 questions. All right. Oh, before Akira, you're gonna read the instruction there. Start off with these simple series. So Akira, ready in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, Akira. Go ahead, Akira. Start reading. You not seeing the screen? All right, so I'm gonna go. All right, so Akira. All right, so let me go with someone else who is seeing. All right, so let me try. Gabriel. Gabriel, are you able to see?
Yes, miss.
All right, Gabriel. So you're gonna read for me, Gabriel. Just a sec. Gabriel. So let's go in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, Gabriel.
Look at this sequence.
Start off with these simple series.
Repeat, miss. Number 1, look at these series 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. What is the number should come next? A 11, B 12, C 13, and 4. C 13 and 4 14, and D 14.
All right, so go with the top. Oops. Go with the top bit. Start off with these simple series of numbers. Number series question, measure your ability. So read that top bit for me.
Start off with these simple series of numbers. Number series questions. Measure your ability to reason without words. To answer these questions, you must demonstrate the patterns of the numbers in the sequence before you will be able to choose which number comes next. These questions involve only academic, although most number sequence items progress by adding or subtracting. Some questions involve simple multiplication or division in each sequence. Look for the degrees and direction of change before the numbers. In the other words, do the numbers increase or decrease? Increase or
Decrease.
Decrease by how much?
All right. Thank you, my darling. Well done. All right. So these questions involve only a simple arithmetic, so addition, subtraction, all right, multiplication or division. And what they're asking you to do, look for the degree and direction of change between the numbers. So series is all about something happening, something changing. Most of the time it's increasing or decreasing by a particular number. It's increasing by multiplying by a number, or increasing by adding a number, or decreasing by dividing by a number or subtracting a number. All right. So we go with the first one. So thank you for reading. And the next person is going to give me the answer notation. Let's go with the answer notation. For number 1. Rotation. Thank you, my darling. Thank you. Go ahead.
The answer is B, 12.
The answer is B12. All right, so these are some simple ones. All right, so these you should actually know already. All right, so the answer is 12. Well done. All right, Sean, read the second question, and then my other students, let me see, let me get the name. So that's Sean, and Gabriel is going to give me the answer for number 2. All right, so read the next one for me.
Look at this series. 58, 52, 46, 40, 34. What number should come next?
All right, thank you. All right, go for me, Gabriel. What number should come next?
Miss, I
What
didn't
number
get
should...
I didn't get to work out number 2.
Okay, to get to work on number 2. All right, that's okay. All right, so I'm gonna go to the Jonna. And remember, if you want to participate, although the persons who raise their hand will get the opportunity to participate. So if you don't raise your hand, then I won't give you the opportunity to participate, because I don't know if you're shy, so comfortable with Miss Hunter yet you don't know me that much. All right, so I don't want to call on you and then you feel uncomfortable and don't want to come back to our class. All right. So only the person who actually raised their hands will get the opportunity to participate. So if you want to participate, right, just raise your hand and you'll get the opportunity to participate. For the persons on YouTube, go ahead and put your answers in the chat as you always do, and I'll see those answers. I'll be checking those answers shortly. All right, so I'm gonna ask the Jonna.
Yes, miss.
Yeah, go on. What's the answer for this one, Derry?
The answer is 28 for number 2.
How did you get 28?
Miss, because each time I realize that they're subtracting 6.
What are they subtracting?
They're subtracting
They're
6.
subtracting 6 each time. All right. All right, good. Well done. So the answer is 28 for number 2. All right, so I see Kelsey working. I see Teshawn working. I see Emily working. I see Josiah working as usual. Gabriel working. I can see Akira. Akira, you kind of look so relaxed. How you look so relaxed, Akira? Akira? You look so relaxed. All right, I can see Tydelia. Hello, Tydelia. Haven't seen you in a while. All right, Daniela working. Okay, so I'm seeing a few persons working. Hello, Daniela. Hello, Leandra. All right. So remember now, if you want to answer a question, all you got to do is raise your hand. All right. So you raise your hand to answer a question by just clicking, putting that raise hand, that blue hand up, and I'll see that to give you, to let you answer the question. All right. If there's something else that you want to tell me, just type it in the chat and I'll see it and communicate with you. All right. So if there's something really, really that you want to tell me about, you just put it in the chat. All right. All right, so I received that message. All right. All right, so I try my very best to give everyone an opportunity to participate, and I try to call a new name as much as possible as I see them. All right, so let me give the YouTube link. So if I don't get to call in you, my apology. All right, so it's Mathematics Resource Center. But I'll try to call on everyone to give you an opportunity to answer as much as possible. All right, so it's Mathematics Resource Center that you would go onto YouTube to Mathematics Resource Center. So you're going over there and you'll be able to, you'll be able to join the lesson, or your friends will be able to join the lesson if they're not able to get onto the platform. All right, so I'll try to give everyone the opportunity as much as possible to answer. All right, but you know from 100 students that everyone won't get the opportunity. All right, but most people do. All right, so we're gonna go with number 3. Go on and write down number 3. I'm giving you 2 minutes. So it's 26 minutes past 4, 28 minutes past 4. You should be finished writing and answering number 2. So 1 minute to write the question and 1 minute to give your answer for number 3. All right, and I'm gonna select some new persons to answer number 3. All right. All right, so Tania, if I pronounce your name, or Tana, I'm not sure how your name is pronounced. If I pronounce your name incorrectly, you just give me the correct pronunciation for your name. All right.
Yes, miss.
All right, so you're gonna be the one reading for me, and then Raya, you're gonna be the one giving me the solution. All right, so as said before, if I pronounce your name incorrectly, when you come on screen, you just tell me the correct pronunciation, and I will promise to do my best to call you with that pronunciation. All right. All right, good. So it's 27 minutes past. 1 more minute. 1 more minute to go. If you're having difficulty seeing the questions, if you're having difficulty seeing the questions, try logging off and rejoining. Okay. All right. So it's 28 past. Let's go now. My reader, go ahead and read for me.
Look at this series. 40, 40, 47, 47, 54. What number should come next?
All right, thank you. Beautiful. Good reading. Nice. All right, so what number should come next? And thank you. Is it Tana? How's your name pronounced?
Tiana.
Tiana. Okay, Tiana. All right, thank you, Tiana. And who's gonna give me my answer now? Where is she? Or Soraya?
Yes, miss.
Go ahead and give me your answer, darling.
Miss, you were breaking up and I kind of lost connection. Can you repeat the question?
Oh, we're looking at question 3. Do you want me to give you a minute to look at it?
It's okay, miss. I have the answer. See, 54.
Okay. Well done. The answer is indeed 54. All right, well done. All right, so well done, Soraya, and well done, Tania. All right, beautiful reading, and thank you for your solution.
Yes, miss.
Okay. Well done, Chipper. Miss, can I
All right, so when you come on and you answer a question, after answering the question, you leave. You do not leave, you mute your microphone. All right, so after, when you come on, you answer a question. After you answer the question, you mute your microphone. All right, so we're gonna go with number 4 and number 5. So writing number 4 and number 5, I'm giving you 3 minutes. The questions are really simple. All right, so I'll be moving on from this shortly. As a matter of fact, I'm doing number 4, number 5 is the last questions I'm doing in this set. All right, so look at the series. So we're gonna do number 4, and we're going to do number 5. The last of questions we're doing here. We're gonna move on to some other question types. So as I said before, when you get the opportunity to speak, after you finish speaking, you mute your microphone immediately. Right, so I see your answer, Gariana. I see your answer, Ajani. All right, so I'm seeing those answers on YouTube. So the person joining on YouTube, welcome. All right, and happy to have you all. All right, so you can type your answers there, and I'll see your answers and respond. Oh, the words. Okay. All right. So let me increase this size. Okay. Thank you for that. All right. Is the words better now? Let me know if the words if it's better. So someone said they can't see the words just now. All right. Hello, Paige. Hello, Arena. Hello, Gabriel. Hello, Zahani. How are you? Hello, Shavoy. Hello, Nathan. And another Gabriel there, the Gabriel Dawkins. How are you, Gabriel? All right, you can just wave. You won't get to unmute. You can just wave. All right, there you go. How are you, Nathan? You can just wave. All right, see you, Nathan. All right, good, good. So you won't get to unmute, but you can just wave to say hello. Okay, so gonna select. So that's Daniel. If I did not pronounce your name correctly, when you join, please pronounce it correctly. All right. And Emily.
Yes, miss.
All right. So you're gonna read Denise, read number 4 and give me number 4 answer, and Emily number 5 and number 5 answer.
Okay, miss. Look at series 544, 500
Mm-hmm.
474, 439. What
Mm-hmm.
number should come next? The
Mm-hmm.
answer is 404.
How did you get that?
You minus by 35
How did you know that you were supposed to minus by 35?
because I did the first two.
How did you do the first two? What did you do to get 35?
Okay, so I take 544 minus 509.
So you did 500 and 500
44.
and
44.
509 minus 544. So yes, it's other way around. All right. Understand what you're saying, but the other way around. And what did you get when you do that?
You get 35. You
You get
minus.
35. So we
Yes,
subtract,
miss.
so we get 35. All right. So 4 from 5, from 9, 5, and 4 from 0, we can't. So we borrow 1, leaving us with oh, it's the other way around. Oh my Lord, I wrote it wrong. Sorry.
544. It's 544 minus
544.
509.
Yes, 544. I don't know what I'm thinking. All right, so 544 minus 509. All
Yes,
right.
ma'am.
See the teacher here making mistake, man. All right, so 9 from 4 we can. So we're gonna go over to the 4 here and borrow 1, leaving us with 3. Come over here, we have 14. 9 from 14 leave us with
5.
leave us with 5. All right. And then we say 0 from 3 gives us 3. And 5 from 5 gives us 0. All right. So the next thing is we test it to work for the first one, but you ought to test it for the second one. All right. So we ought to test it for the second one. We can't just go with the first one and say work for the first one. That means it works for the
Yes, miss,
second
I
one.
did it.
All right. Yeah, I understand that you did it, but just for clarification for some of my students. So I understand that some of my students, they are getting the answers, they see the answers, but they're not so sure about the solution. All right. So just want to explain enough for everyone. So we're going to do it again to test these two. So we're going to say 509 subtract 474. 509 subtract 474. And we're going to test to see if we get the same number. So when it comes on to series, right, it must be consistent throughout, all right? So just as she did it once, she did the second time, it must be consistent. There must be some level of consistency. That means that each time the same thing is happening, on and on and on and on, all right? So when we say 4 from 9, 4 from 9,
5.
5, all right, 7 from 0,
Can't.
all right, so we're gonna go over to the 5, subtract 1, and carry it over. All right, 7 from 10,
3.
all right. So realize that each time we're decreasing by 35. You remember over here when we talk about, when we did the explanation, we talk about, where was that? You're increasing or decreasing, all right? So decreasing by 35. Good, good. So the next one, we're just gonna subtract 35 from it. Subtract 35 from that number, and it gives us our next answer, which is 404. Well done, my darling. You did absolutely well. Is that mommy in the background? Is that mommy in the background?
Yes, miss.
All right. Hello, mommy.
Hi, miss.
All right. You need to sign her up for the workshop on Saturday.
Okay, Miss. Send me
All
the
right.
information before you leave, Miss.
All right. Will do. All
And
right.
thank
So
you,
well
Miss.
done, my dear. All right. Yes. All right. So we're going to go with the next question. And the next question is going to be completed by, let me just get the name again. It's going to be completed by Emily. Emily,
Yes, Miss?
all right, ready for the next question? Read for me.
Yes, Miss. Look at the series 201, 202, 204, 207. What number should come next?
Mm-hmm.
D, 211.
How do you know it's D?
Miss, because each of them means you raise the number. Means you have 201, you add one, miss, and you got 202.
Hold
Then
on,
you have
Emily. Hold on, Emily. So I add 1. I got 202. Go on now, Emily.
then you add 2 to 202, you got 204.
Mm-hmm.
Then you add 2 to 2, you add 3 to 204, and you
Mm-hmm.
got 207, and you
Mm-hmm.
add 4 to 207, and you got 211.
211. Awesome. Well done. See, you're all brilliant students. All right. And what if there was another one? What would be the next term in the sequence? Emily, what would come after 211? Emily,
Yes, miss?
what would come after 211?
Oh, miss, 216?
216. Well done, my darling. All right, so we add 5 there. All right, so that is for this aspect. We're going to move on to another aspect. All right, so this part is quite easy. All right, just for you to familiarize yourself with the question, with that you're increasing or decreasing. Increasing or decreasing. All right, so let's do one with the decimal. Let's do 19, question 19 with the decimal. All right, so 2 minutes, it's 444, 446. Questions must be written in our books. We must write the questions in our books. All right, and remember that it is being streamed live, so you can always go back to YouTube and watch the video again, so you have the questions to look at. All right. And yes, my students on YouTube are participating really well. Well done, Hami. I hope I got that correct. Oh my Lord. Well done, Rihanna. Well done, Ricardo. Well done, it's Shan. Well done, Akila. All right. So even the extra questions that I gave, you did them. Well done. Well done, Ricardo again. Well done, Nisha. Okay, so Nisha said she understands or he understands. I'm not sure if male or female. All right, Malika, well done. And Jamar. All right. Yes, it's Shan. All right, I see your answers. All right, so Shan writes her answers even 3 times to make sure that my son to see them. I see them, my darling. All right, so well done to you. All right, so 1 minute to go. All right, Kishan, you're gonna read. Hold on. All right, Nathan, you're gonna read and give me your answer. And Shoshana, you're gonna give me your answer as well. So I'm gonna be taking both of your response and then I'll tell you which is correct or if both is correct. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, Nathan. Read for me.
It says, look at the series 5.2, 4.8, 4.4, and 4. What number should come next? Miss D, 3.6.
3.6. All right, so
Because if
Nathan
you,
says 3.6. You want to go ahead, Nathan. You want to explain?
it, Miss, it's going down by 4, or it's decreasing by 4 each time.
Decreasing by 4.
Yes, miss.
All right, so I won't say if you're correct or not. Still gonna allow my next darling to give me her answer. Shauna. Shauna. All right, so I'm gonna go with someone else. Not hearing from Shoshana, so I'm going to go with I'm gonna go with Kishan. All right. I realize that I'm seeing less hands since this question started. Kishan, give me your answer.
For which question?
Number 19, not 19, hold on, number 18. Number 8, well, hold on. No, it's number 19, sorry, number 19.
Okay, the answer I have for number 19 is 3.6.
How did you get your answer?
I subtracted 4.8 from 5.2 and it looks like it was going down by 0.4. So I tested it with 4.8.
Ah,
4,
all
and it
right, hold on, Kishan now. Hold on, Kishan. All right, so you and Nathan had something close. The only thing is that Nathan said it's been decreased by 4, but Nathan is not 4, but 0.4. All right, Nathan, but I understand what you're saying, right? But it's not 4, but I want you to always use a proper term. Always use a proper term. So it's not going down by 4, but it's going down by 0.4. All right, so thank you, Kishan. All right, Kishan, do you want to continue? My apology for cutting in. Do you want to continue?
yeah, I'll just say the final bits of it. And
Okay.
then 4.4 minus 0.4, which will give you 4. And then 4 minus 0.4 will give you 3.6.
Awesome. I must say, Kishan and Nathan, as you can hear, they're really bold. All right, so really, really bold young men. And I do know that society will be happy to have you both. All right, and you will be world leaders. All right, thank you, Nathan, and thank you, Kishan. All right, so we're gonna go with our next question. All right, so we're gonna go with the next question here. I suggest to tell you all that the math day is Friday, I believe, or yes, I think math day is Friday, or they will be having a celebration. Ministry of Education will be having a celebration for math day on Friday. So I'm gonna try and send the link I think I see if I can add the link in the description here or in the chat, so you can go on over to their YouTube page and subscribe. So they want to stream live, but they need subscription. All right, and as you go on over to subscribe to their page, Ministry of Education, I'll tell you the exact thing. I'm gonna check for it, the exact thing. Remember to subscribe to Mathematics Resource Center as well. All right. So we're gonna go with question 20. All right. So that's the next question that we're doing, question 20. And today we're mainly doing math. Well, today we're only doing math, to be honest. All right. So last week we did more of reasoning question, more so a little English aspect to it. So today we're really focusing on mainly the math aspect. All right. The series, the sequence. All right, so see answers coming in. Well done, Kamaya. Well done. All right, so we have this class every Wednesday, every Wednesday, from 4 o'clock to 5 o'clock. All right, so now we go over our budget, always 4 o'clock to 5 o'clock. All right, and I do have a PEP class on a Saturday, and our regular timing for our PEP class is 10 a.m. to 12. But this Saturday, we will be having our PEP ability test workshop, helping you prepare for your upcoming exam. For the workshop, we start at 9 a.m. and we go up until 2, so it's 5 hours. You get break in between. For the workshop also, as long as you subscribe for the workshop, then until your exam, which is the 26th, you'll have access to quiz on ability test. Okay, sorry about that. I lost connection. All right. So as I was saying, you will have access to quizzes automatically. So every day a quiz would pop up, right? It is on you to do the quiz, and the quiz will be marked automatically. All right. So you know if you got 5 out of 5, we got 4 to 4. So the quiz will be 5 questions per quiz, and that's every day. Sunday to Sunday, every single day, there will be a quiz. So if you want to complete a quiz every day, you complete a quiz every day. If you only want to work on quiz 5 days for the week, you work on quiz 5 days for the week. Parents, you have the opportunity of making the best use of that. So you know that you're not so sure about the answers, you're not so sure about sometimes when they do a question, if it's correct or not, you have the opportunity to make use of that platform wherein they'll have access to those quizzes and they'll get the answers immediately to see if they're correct or incorrect. All right. And Also, I'm seeing where I can do it more than once. So if you get it incorrect, then you can do it again to get it correct. All right. And outside of that, you also have access to one interactive video per week. One interactive video will be published, wherein the video will play with a question, and you need to complete a question before you can move on to the next aspect of the video. All right, so we'll also have access to that up onto the 26th. So even if you come to only one workshop, you'll have access to all of that material up until your exam time. All right, so you definitely need to sign up. I will put my number here so you can reach me on WhatsApp and also my email address. So I'm going to give you 2 numbers so you can reach me. All right, so now I'm going to take the solution for this one. I'll give you the numbers shortly. I'm going to take the solution for this question. And I'm seeing some good answers. I'm going to check YouTube to see what YouTube is, my persons on YouTube is saying. So I'm going to ask the Elise and Josiah. So Elise and Josiah have been my students from early on. So from we started this some couple weeks ago, like a couple months ago. Maybe 2 months ago. Yes. So Lelis and Josiah have been one of our early students who were here with us from the start and who communicates regularly. All right. So Lelis, you read, give me your answer, and then Josiah, you give me your answer for.
Miss, can I give the answer, Miss, or should I read?
You're gonna read and give me your answer, and then Josiah is gonna give me his answer after.
Okay, Miss. Look at the series. 2, 1, half, a quarter. What number should come next? A, 1/3, B, 1/8, C, 2/8, D, 1/6. Miss, I think it's
Go ahead with your answer.
Miss, I think it's B, Miss, 1/8. Miss, I want the explanation, Miss.
Yes. All right. Go ahead. Hold on.
Miss, should I give an explanation?
Hold on, Lilies. Um, hold on, Lilies. All right, so all right, so when you join, whether you join here on Zoom or you join on YouTube, please remember that I always have the opportunity to remove you from the chat, to remove you from the class, to remove you from the chat on YouTube. So if you're gonna be responding, I respond politely or responding meanly to any of my other students, then I'm gonna automatically remove you. I do not tolerate bullying. I do not tolerate bullying whatsoever. Alright? So for that person on YouTube, it's a no. You do not bully and you do not send any bullying comments at all in the chat to anyone whatsoever. Alright, number 20. Lily, sorry for the disruption. Lily, go ahead.
Miss, the reason I get my answer
Mm-hmm.
because half
What's
of
your
two
answer?
is
Tell me your answer
one.
again, Lilies.
1/8
1/8. All right. How did you get your answer now?
because half of two is one. Half of one
Mm-hmm.
is one, a half. Half of half is a quarter. A quarter. A half of a
Mm-hmm.
quarter is 1/8.
Awesome. And I love the way you put it. All right, Josiah, what's your explanation? Even if it's the same thing, you can go ahead and tell me your explanation again.
Miss, my answer is B.
Yes, and what's your reason?
Miss, because you multiply 2 times 4, I'm gonna get 8, and then I multiply 1 times 1, I'm gonna get what?
Go again, Josiah. I think I'm lost for a bit. Go again with the explanation. You multiply.
Miss, I multiply 2 times 4, I get 8. And then I multiply 1 times 1, and I get 1.
Oh, so you multiply by a half.
Yes, miss.
Okay. So what Josiah said makes perfect sense as well. So both of them basically saying the same thing. So Lily says she found the half of 2, which is 1, the half of 1, which is a half of a half, which is a quarter, and half of a quarter, which is 1/8. What what Josiah just said now is that he multiply each by a half. So if you realize that you're divided by 2 is the same as multiplying by a half. So he says, so in other words, 2 times a half for the 2 over 1, that is 2 into 2, 1 and 2 into 2, 1. So our answer would be 1, which is the next number here. And then if we multiply this by half again, 1 times a half is 1 over 1. So we're going to have 1 times 1 and 1 times 2. That gives us a half. All right. And if we go again and we multiply this half that we have, which is the answer here, by a half, it is 1 times 1, which gives us 1, and 2 times 2, which gives us 4. And the last thing that Josiah said now is to multiply this quarter by a half. So Josiah realized that we're multiplying by a half each time. All right. And whichever way you put it, Lely's way or Josiah way, they are both correct. Well done. So 1 times 1, which gives us 1, and 2 times 4, which gives us 8. So our answer is 1/8. All right. So both of you correct, and both of your explanation is beautiful. All right. So we do one more question and then we go. Let's see which one we can do here. Okay, so just do this one. The series. Okay, so we do number 15 and then we go. Right. So number 15, I'm giving you 2 minutes to do number 15. In the meantime, I'm going to write contact information here.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we're gonna go with the last question. Deneve Grant. I'm not sure if I called on you before, and I definitely know that I did call on Rajan. All right, so Rajan, let's go. Rajan, read, give me an answer. Deneve, read, give me an answer. This is our last question. All right, so I've added the contact number here for WhatsApp or email, so you can contact me to sign up. You definitely need to sign up for that class. All right, so this is this Saturday. It's going to be at 9 a.m. to 12, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. All right, so it's 5 hours and you get break in between. All right, so you definitely need to sign up for the class. And there goes the 2 numbers that you can reach us on to get more information and to sign up. All right. Rajan, go ahead and read. Rajan, go ahead and read. Go ahead, Rajan.
Miss,
Go ahead, dear.
hello, how many things should come next? 1,240. What number should come? What?
Not ready yet, Rajan? All right, so I think Rajan is having a little internet connection issues. So I'm going to go with my next person. That's, who's that? Hold on, I think it's Dawkins, is it? That I gave permission. Hold on, let me check. Yes, so Gabriel Dawkins, go ahead, Gary.
Should I read the question or no?
Yes, you can go ahead and read the question, please.
Look at this series. 1,240. What number should come next? I have A, 8.
You have A8. All right, so since I was able to hear from Rajan, I'm going to add someone else, last person, to share their answer. All right, so I'm going to add Shaquan. All right, so Shaquan. Go ahead, Shaquan.
Okay, thank you for the clue. Sure. Look at the series 1,240. What number should come next? Wow. Can I tell you the answer, please?
Yes, go ahead with the answer.
The answer would be 20.
How did you get 20? Did you get 20?
Like have 1,000, then they reduce it, then come to 200, then 40, then I got 20.
So what we're
So that's
dividing
20
by? We're
divided by 20.
dividing by something. What number we're dividing by each time?
Say 20.
1,000. So 1,000, look at 1,000, man. Divide by which number give me 200? Gabriel, you want to help us, Gabriel? What number we're dividing by? Gabriel? What number we're dividing by each time, darling? We're dividing by 5. See that, shake one?
I was just about to say that
So divide
but I wasn't sure
5,
about
we
it.
get 200. We're going to divide 2. Okay, so what would be the correct answer then? So correct answer.
Oh.
Thinking about it? Ah, yes, the correct answer is indeed 8. So it will be 40 divided by 5, which give 8.
Oh.
All right, Shaquan. Thank
Yes,
you, Gabriel.
miss.
Thank you, Shaquan. All right. So thank you all for joining me today. Another session. All right, so thank you all for joining again for another session here at Mathematics Resource Center. It's a pleasure being here with you. See you again next week. For the persons who have signed up already, I'd see you on Saturday. And for the persons who haven't signed up, you need to sign up. Call, WhatsApp, or message me to get more information as it relates to signing up for the class on Saturday. It will definitely be a blessing to you and definitely help you prepare for your exam and get an A in that exam and get you into that school that you really want to get into. I to go on and sign up, message us, send an email or WhatsApp, and we will respond to you in a timely manner. They say, remember when you come on this platform, it's only positivity and no one should bully anyone at any point, all right? And if that happens, I will report you. If it's YouTube, I report you to YouTube. They will definitely block you, so you can't interact with anyone else, neither on my platform or any other platform. And also, if it's Zoom, the same thing will happen to you. So your email address will become an issue when you're trying to join and to join other platform. All right, so be careful when you're doing that online because you have a digital footprint that is easy to follow. Have a great evening and see you all. For those I will see on Saturday, I should be seeing everyone on Saturday. All right, so see you on Saturday, and then after that we have class again next week. You can say bye now. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Bye. Goodbye, miss.
Bye, miss.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Have a good
Bye,
evening.
miss.
Bye.
Bye, miss.
Bye.
Have a great day, miss.
Bye.
Bye.